For decades, Will Smith has been one of the most recognizable faces in entertainment. From his early days as a charismatic rapper to becoming one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors, his career has been defined by remarkable success. Audiences embraced him through The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, blockbuster films such as Men in Black, Independence Day, Ali, The Pursuit of Happiness, and King Richard. His charm, humor, and ability to connect with people made him a global superstar whose work inspired millions. Yet behind the confident smile was a person dealing with challenges that few people fully understood. Like many public figures, the image seen by fans represented only part of a much more complicated story. The night that changed everything. One of the most talked-about moments of Will Smith's career came during the 94th Academy Awards in March 2022. While attending the ceremony as a nominee for his performance in King Richard, Smith reacted emotionally after a joke directed toward his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. He walked onto the stage and struck presenter Chris Rock, creating one of the most shocking moments in awards show history. The incident overshadowed what should have been the celebration of Smith's first Academy Award for Best Actor. Shortly afterward, he publicly apologized, describing his actions as unacceptable and expressing regret for how he handled the situation. The Academy later imposed a 10-year ban from attending its ceremonies, marking one of the most significant setbacks of his professional life. Looking beyond one moment. Although that incident dominated headlines around the world, it represented only one chapter in a much longer personal journey. Public discussions often focused solely on those few seconds, but many observers later recognized that the emotional response likely reflected years of accumulated stress rather than a single event. Throughout interviews and personal reflections, Smith has spoken openly about the importance of understanding emotions before they reach a breaking point. His willingness to acknowledge mistakes became part of a broader effort to grow personally while accepting responsibility for his actions. A marriage lived in the public eye. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith married in 1997 and quickly became one of Hollywood's most admired couples. Together they built a family while balancing demanding careers, frequently appearing together at premieres, award shows, and public events. Their relationship seemed to symbolize stability in an industry known for constant change. However, over time they revealed that their marriage had been far more complicated than most people realized. During interviews and in Jada's memoir, the couple explained that they had experienced years of separation while continuing to support one another as parents and lifelong partners. Rather than presenting themselves as perfect, they chose to speak honestly about the difficulties of maintaining a relationship under constant public attention. Family comes before everything. Despite the challenges in their marriage, both Will and Jada consistently emphasized the importance of family. Together they raised Jaden and Willow Smith while maintaining a close relationship with Trey Smith, Will's son from his first marriage. Their parenting style encouraged creativity, independence, and self-expression, allowing each child to explore individual interests. Like many families, they also experienced moments of concern and uncertainty. When Jaden experienced nutritional health issues several years ago, the family openly discussed how they worked together with medical professionals to improve his well-being. Their willingness to speak about personal struggles helped encourage conversations about physical and mental health within families everywhere. Childhood experiences that left a lasting mark. In his memoir Will, Smith shared deeply personal memories from his childhood in West Philadelphia. He described growing up in a home where love and fear sometimes existed side by side. One memory, witnessing violence against his mother, remained with him throughout his life and profoundly influenced how he viewed relationships, responsibility, and emotional control. Smith has explained that these experiences shaped his desire to protect the people he loves, while also creating emotional patterns that took decades to fully understand. By sharing these memories publicly, he encouraged broader conversations about how childhood experiences can continue affecting adults long after the events themselves have passed. Learning to speak about mental health. Over the years, Will Smith has become increasingly open about discussing mental health. During the production of his documentary series Best Shape of My Life, what began as a fitness challenge evolved into a much deeper exploration of emotional well-being. He revealed that writing his memoir forced him to confront painful memories and emotions he had spent years avoiding. Smith acknowledged experiencing anxiety, periods of depression, and moments of overwhelming emotional pressure. Rather than presenting himself as someone who had all the answers, he described therapy, self-reflection, exercise, and mindfulness as important tools that helped him better understand himself. His honesty reminded many people that success does not eliminate emotional struggles. Health. Beyond the headlines. Smith has also been transparent about his physical health. In 2019, he documented a routine colonoscopy that unexpectedly revealed a precancerous polyp. Fortunately, the issue was identified early and successfully treated, reinforcing the importance of preventive medical screenings. He has also spoken about managing high blood pressure earlier in life and making lifestyle changes that improved his overall health. By sharing these experiences, Smith encouraged others to take preventive health care seriously, rather than waiting until symptoms appear. His openness demonstrated that even celebrities must prioritize routine medical care, rebuilding after public setbacks. Following the Oscars incident, Will Smith stepped away from the spotlight for a period of reflection. Rather than immediately returning to business as usual, he focused on personal growth and rebuilding trust with audiences and colleagues. His eventual return included Bad Boys: Ride or Die, which performed strongly at the global box office, and reminded audiences why he had remained such a popular performer for decades. Additional projects, including documentaries and upcoming films, signaled that while rebuilding a career after public controversy is never easy, it is possible through consistent work and accountability. Instead of attempting to erase the past, Smith has largely acknowledged it while continuing to move forward. Living under constant public attention. One of the greatest challenges facing globally recognized celebrities is that every aspect of their lives becomes public discussion. Throughout his career, Smith has experienced intense media attention surrounding his marriage, parenting, friendships, and professional decisions. Following unrelated legal controversies involving other public figures, false rumors also circulated online attempting to connect him to situations without evidence. Smith publicly denied these claims, emphasizing the importance of separating verified facts from internet speculation. His experience illustrates how quickly misinformation can spread in the digital age and how difficult it can be for public figures to correct false narratives once they gain momentum. A legacy still being written today, Will Smith remains one of the most accomplished entertainers of his generation. His achievements span music, television, film, and production, earning numerous awards and creating stories that continue to resonate with audiences around the world. At the same time, his personal journey has become just as significant as his professional accomplishments. Rather than presenting an image of perfection, he has gradually shared a more honest portrait of someone learning from mistakes, confronting painful memories, and striving to become a better person. That openness has allowed many fans to see him not simply as a movie star, but as someone navigating life's challenges in full public view. More than fame, Will Smith's story is ultimately about far more than awards, blockbuster films, or a single controversial night. It is the story of someone who achieved extraordinary success while carrying personal burdens that were largely invisible to the outside world. His experiences highlight the importance of emotional health, family relationships, accountability, and personal growth. While public opinion may continue to evolve, his willingness to acknowledge imperfections has added another dimension to his legacy. Whether remembered for unforgettable performances, chart-topping music, inspiring interviews, or difficult life lessons, Will Smith's journey continues to remind audiences that behind every famous face is a human being still learning, changing, and moving forward one step at a time.